What up, what up, what up? This is Mike the Philosopher here with another one, y'all. This one is another one from Kendra, all right? It says, I don't know if she was serious or if she was trolling me. I haven't seen this before. I don't know. Without further ado, let's go in.
Hey girl, you ready, girl? You been here before?
Yeah, a while ago, but today's a new day. How you doing, beautiful?
Good. When was you here?
Maybe a month ago.
A month ago. Oh, that was not that long ago.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have an update in a month?
Huh? What you said?
Do you have an update?
Yeah, I got some good stuff that happened.
First of all, why is she chewing gum? And like, can we have a little decorum? Can we have a little class, please? Can we have a little manners? Like, you shouldn't be chewing gum, especially when you are. And look, if I'm being honest, this is a hard lesson I learned too. One time I got caught slipping and I was chewing gum. Got called out on it, rightfully so. I said it won't ever happen again. I never chewed gum on camera. So I just forgot it was in, to be honest. Maybe she forgot it was in. Maybe she didn't expect to be picked. I'm going to give her a little bit of slack on that, but people went hard in the paint on me. I'm going to go hard in the paint on her. All is fair, right? Let's go in.
Okay, what's your name, honey?
My name is Sierra.
Sierra. And where you calling me from again?
See me?
I can see you. Where you calling me from, honey?
I'm from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. How old are you?
I can't hear you. How old am I? 34.
Yeah.
34.
Do you have any kids?
7.
Do you really have 7 children?
But I don't know why I keep saying 7. I'm sorry. 5.
Why'd you go? Why'd you say?
You don't know how many kids you got? If this was a man, I could understand that. I could understand that answer. I'm sorry, 5. 2 of them turned out not to be mine. Okay. Maury said those ain't mine. But a woman, you should know how many lives came out of your body. Starting off rocky, y'all. Let's go in.
Say 7.
Because I've been having the number 7 in my head for a while. Don't worry about that. It's been in my head. I've been saying 7 all day. Hopefully, I'm going to be lucky. I'm going to be lucky.
So listen, you're not trolling and you're being honest, correct?
You want to see? Kids, come here. Everybody.
Oh,
come here,
Lord.
y'all. Come to the front. Come here. Everybody, come here. Come here. Everybody, come here. Come here, y'all. Say hi, y'all. What's up? Say what it do.
My
Say hi to you, y'all. That's my babies.
goodness.
No, go to bed. You know you got school tomorrow. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Get out the refrigerator. What you doing? Get out the refrigerator.
You can't make this shit up, folks. You cannot make this shit up.
Welcome me, Lord.
Lord Jesus, help us with this one. Look, I didn't see this before. Okay, I don't know if y'all was ready. I wasn't ready. Okay, you call all the babies to the camera. How many of you guys gonna sign up for this? How many of you guys find that attractive? I'd like to know. Put it in the comments. You know, sometimes ladies, it's almost as if women don't have any rules, don't have any guidance, don't have any decorum, don't have any. Now, I'm not saying all women. There's a lot of women out there with plenty of all of that, okay? But you need to help your sisters out, okay? Because too many of them are what Nas would call Black Girl Lost, okay? There's a song by Nas called Black Girl Lost. Go look it up. It's a nice joint.
You leaving the crib, taking all your kids out to drop them off, letting some nigga knock you off so hot and soft. That's the same thing that got you lost.
And she got 5 kids, all under the age of 7, it looks like. Not a man in sight. Chewing gum with streaks of red in her hair. And she is looking for her next victim. I mean, man. Okay, she's looking for her next man to be a father to all these kids. Kids cost about $300,000 each. When you pop one out during their life, you're going to spend about 300 racks so far. Sometimes it's more than that. Okay. So she already got what? She said she got $1.5 million worth of human beings in her house. And she's looking for you to come put that card down and charge it to the game and be a father to these kids. No bloodline. No bloodline. Now, some might say, oh, no, she don't want that. I'm sure the fathers of all these babies is taking care of all these kids. You think so? You want to put money on that? Okay, look, I was a stepfather. Let's just say I love my stepdaughter like she my own. Okay? To this day and forever. That's my girl. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't help finance some of her upbringing. It just is what it is. Okay? I'd be lying if I said I didn't do that. And I didn't pick up pieces where the father left off. I don't have no beef with the father. The father was a cool dude as far as I was concerned. Me and him had zero beef. But it's a cost. It's a cost to raising children, and the cost is even higher when they are not yours. It is not a biological investment that is going to pay off. Okay? Because I'm going to tell you, some kids are very unappreciative of step parents. Let's go in.
No, for real, stop it. No, because I'm sorry, Kendra. I was trying to keep them in the back.
Baby.
But they be doing too much. Go in the back for real.
Baby
you know,
and her
tomorrow.
kids.
I'm on the phone. For real. Go to the back.
You called them.
I got 5 kids, but I've been thinking about the number 7, but I think I'm lucky.
Okay.
No, the goal is to get 7 kids. You've been thinking of 7 because you want 2 more. And what fool is going to walk into this and give you 2 more babies? That's what it is. That's how many you really want. You done told on yourself. 7 ain't no lucky number. 7 is the amount of kids you want. Okay? Now some might think I'm tripping. Who willing to take the risk? Who willing to? She not necessarily bad looking, got delicious looking lips and all that, but some may say DSLs, but hey, it just is what it is. I'm not saying they DSLs, but some might say DSLs, and ain't nothing wrong with DSLs. Now, if you don't know what DSLs is, go look that joint up. Let's go in.
Hey, Sarah, thank you for getting your kids to prove it. So how old are your 5 children?
Okay. 11. I got 2 7 years old.
Told you.
And 2 3-year-olds. They twins.
Wait, you
So
have
I'm not a
11?
hoe. I got pregnant 3 times.
Okay, pregnant 3 times and you had sets of twins
Yes.
twice.
Yes, girl.
So, okay, 11, you have 2, what's the ages again?
11.
Uh-huh.
2 7-year-olds. And 2 3-year-olds.
Okay, they're all by the same man.
Let me say this. I don't know. Part of me like women who can have twins. If you can pop out twins, that's pretty dope. You got some favor with me. I don't have a set of twins. I got a good amount of kids, but I don't have no twins. But don't worry, I'm not signing up for this. Okay, you got to be able to pop out twins without even having any kids. I got to find that joint out by luck. Okay. Anyway, let's go in.
In my mind. It don't matter. Does it? Okay, I'm gonna be real. So no. Don't,
How many
don't
men?
judge me. What?
How many men?
How many you think? Don't try to gag me either.
Well, because you're taking a long time to answer.
Okay, I got
I'm gonna assume. I'm
three.
gonna. I'm gonna assume three.
That
Yeah,
was
they
one.
all have their own fathers.
Yeah.
So why you not with the twins, the 3-year-old?
I was, but I was up here and he hurt my feelings. And remember I had the house in Atlanta? He kicked me out. So now I'm here in the projects, but I'm happy.
She belongs to the streets.
Kicked me out. So
You're in the projects? Stop it. You don't say. Really? Nah. Not you. You're in the projects? I would have never guessed that. I really wouldn't. What do you think about the Cheesecake Factory? I'd be interested to know. Are you too good for the Cheesecake Factory? That's a question I have for her. It's a legitimate question. If I want to take her out, is she too good for the Cheesecake Factory? Cheesecake Factory been in the news lately. I don't know if you know. But inquiring minds want to know. Let's go in.
So I'm single now.
How
Remember
long
me?
you been single? How long you been single for?
About 3 weeks, he kicked me out as soon as he saw the video. Look,
Like you called me before and you wasn't single?
nope.
What?
I got all my boxes.
Oh, Sierra,
The nigga
I
put me
remember
out.
you. Wait, are you married?
I used to be before he found out about the video of me wanting another man. So he put me out. I just came back to the projects.
Sierra Atlanta, 34. She has 5 kids, a set of twins that are 3, a set of twins that are 7, and an 11-year-old, all by different men. The 3-year-old twins, you currently live with
Live in
him?
the house.
Wait 7 seconds.
I live in a house. We live in a house.
Sierra, I have a very serious question. What kind of man you think is gonna date you that knows that you still live with your baby daddy, who you have 3-year-old twins by? Wait 7 seconds.
Can I be honest? Niggas do it all the time. Why? What's the difference with me? They do it all the time. I swear to God. I bet you a good 50% of your women that slept with men in cars because they nigga live with a chick. You know, if my husband today say he find another girl,
Your husband?
I live with him, but we not together. You know, people live together.
Well,
Like I said, it's a lot of sisters out there that do have decorum, do have morals, do have scruples, do have all that. You gotta come get your sisters, okay? What in the hell is she doing on a dating show and she married, looking for another man with 5 kids? And women wonder why men be so like fed up and passport broing it up and all this other stuff. Women wonder why guys are like that now. Even your wife will step out on you publicly. Even your own wife. And she got your 3-year-old kids along with her other 3 kids. Or she got your 2 twins with her other 3 kids. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. I'm gonna make a plea. Any women who watching this right now, you want to talk about this, We could talk about this. Hit me in the email, blackmanrankings@gmail.com. I'd love to talk to you. I really would. As for this, it's a hot mess. And I know a lot of women will see that it's a hot mess. And a lot of women will see that nothing is wrong here. Nothing to see here. But we got to start being honest if we're going to fix the community. We got to be honest. We don't mind being honest with the men. We tell the men everything. Okay? We tell the men anytime they make a step, a wrong step, we tell them about them. But the women can't seem to take the truth. Y'all need to come get your girls. That ain't my responsibility. That ain't this. That ain't that. Oh, but it's every man's responsibility to make sure he marry a baby mama. It's every man's responsibility to raise the community and take care of the invalid, the mentally disturbed, the broke. It's all the shoulders is on us. Why is all of the shoulder on us? Are you going to give us ultimate power? Because it don't look like women are giving us ultimate power. If we can't have ultimate power over women and children, it is not our responsibility. It's our responsibility to hold other men in check. As the male delegation, it's also the women's responsibility to hold other women in check as the female delegation. Let me tell you a short story. I took a trip to a foreign country, thousands of miles away. I'm not going to say where I went. It's not important. There was a young lady that I was cool with in this country, right? Now I'm not used to this. I'll keep it real, and I didn't have any expectations of this. I'm gonna just keep it real. I'm not used to it. Didn't have any expectations of this. It started raining, right? And she had the umbrella, and she was holding the umbrella under herself. And I was getting drenched wet. I said, I don't mind long as she is staying dry, right? I'm getting soaking wet. The women in the community scolded her. They said, why are you letting that man get wet? You should let that man hold that umbrella so both of y'all could be dry. You're not being a good wife right now. I wasn't married to her, but that's what they told her. And she later told me, they scolded me for not letting you hold the umbrella. See, in foreign countries, there is a community of women who will check other women and make sure that they are doing their wifely duties and being a good wife, girlfriend, woman, mother, period. In the USA, we don't have that. I was thoroughly impressed with their community. I fell in love with the culture because that tells me there is a sense of checks and balances. I like this. There's checks and balances in this community. What's the problem in the US? There's no checks and balances. This is why men are fed up. Ain't nobody checking nobody. It's a free for all. So if there's no checks and balances to ensure that we stay in a union and stay a family, why would I invest all of my hard-earned money and time in this culture? It's a bad investment. Anyway, let's go in.
Oh, pause. I thought he was just your child's father. You're literally married.
Mm-hmm. And I've been doing my thing now.
Sierra, what do you do for a living?
I do hair. Yeah, I'm about to start.
You almost should be a comedian. You're
Stop
telling me the truth.
see, y'all, that's why I hate. Listen, I was gonna come back up here and tell you the tea, but I was like, I'm not gonna do somebody who's gonna try to gag me.
Because I couldn't remember you, but now I do remember you. But okay, are you the one that said you live with your child's father?
When I was in Atlanta, remember?
But you also told me that you was married, so you got divorced in 3 weeks.
No, Miss Sis, his mother, they Africans, and they was mad. They was like, you should never marry that American girl. She was ghetto. And I was like, who are they? Because listen, I came with my kids. I say, kid.
What? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I gotta go back to that. Did she say his African mother told him not to marry that American woman because she ghetto? Let's hear that again.
Mother, they Africans, and they was mad. They was like, you should never marry that American girl. She was ghetto. And I was like, who are they? Because listen, I came with my kids. I say, kid, my kids, who are you to tell a nigga who he should be with? So he sided with them.
Yeah, he sided with them. This is what I was just talking about. I swear I didn't see this before. I didn't know he was African. It's a community. And the women will check other women. They know. You shouldn't have married. Now, on the reverse side, some African women think that about African men too. I mean, African American men too. You know, and in a lot of cases, they're right too. It's a lot of Pookies and Ray Rays out there. Okay, she a Shanae and Key Lolo. She one of them. That's my reverse term for Pookie and Ray Ray. It's not really a term for the women, but I'm going with Shanae and Key Lolo. Okay, you get the idea, right? She a Shanae. She a Key Lolo. She more of a Key Lolo. Oh my goodness. But they were right. She is ghetto. Is it a lot of African American women in America that's not ghetto? Of course there is. Okay? She ain't one of them. All right? Let's be real. Can we talk? Can we be real up in here? This is BMR. We always authentic. And sometimes we may hurt some feelings and trigger some people. But the truth is more important than subscribers, than numbers, than anything, as far as I'm concerned. All right? And that's what you're going to get, the raw, real, uncut from me. That being said, let's continue.
So here I am. I'm in the projects, but I'm good. I got my food stamps, my welfare, my SSD. Look, I'm good. I don't need no nigga for real, but I just want one.
Wow. Did you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? She said she got her food stamps, her SSD or whatever, and she is good. You know what that means? The system is working. I always said the system is designed to keep men and women separate. This country don't like couples. This country likes everybody to be single. And the reason they like everybody to be single is because it's better for capitalism. So if that means we got to help out this woman to get this welfare until she get on her feet, then we're going to do that. And we're going to charge the man who she got kids with for the welfare. So men have to pay back. That's what child support is. Men have to pay back welfare for these women. You think it's because they love you? No. They doing it because they are trying to make it so that y'all got two separate residents. And don't worry, it's not going to come out of their pocket, it's going to come out of the men pocket. When I paid child support, I had to pay for my baby mama back welfare. I had to pay for her welfare that she was collecting. That's where it goes. So you see, it's part of the system. The system is designed to keep everybody separate, and the system is working the way it's designed to work. She says she got all her welfare benefits and she good now. Another one bites the dust. Single mother with 5 kids. But don't worry, all them ninjas, all them baby daddies gonna pay for it. But we got what we want. We got these black people separated. Awesome. And we ain't really paying for it. They paying for it. Awesome. Even better. Let's go back in.
You're not a comedian.
No, girl, remember I told Cream, girl, I'm not no comedian. This is me 24/7. Anybody would tell you this is me.
But hold up, real quick, because I'm recalling your video from the last time you was here. But I think I ended up hanging up on you because you was married. So I have to understand how you, because if you're married, we can't do this.
No, the nigga let me go.
How did you get a divorce in 3 weeks?
He gave me annulment. The nigga didn't want me no more. You saw the video. Your people was talking about me in the comments. His family was sending him the video. I was up in the room by myself. I didn't think he would know. He don't even come on social media. The nigga found out, put me out, came back to my apartment.
How long were you guys married for?
Never mind that. Why were you doing it in the first place? Why was you doing it in the first place? Why was you on a public platform pleading for another man while you got a married man living with you? Ladies, that's not wise. That's not smart. That could be dangerous. And I don't condone nothing. I want everybody protected. The best thing he could do is kick you out. That's the best thing he could do. It's the smartest and wisest thing he could do. Now, some might say, oh, that ain't right. He kicked her and 5 babies out. She didn't want him. She looking for another man. What do you expect this dude to do? She just dropped his twins and she getting on social media looking for another man. This dude is African and his family is African with African traditions. You think they're going to put up with that? They don't play those shenanigans. They don't play those games in Africa. They don't. Marriage is a serious thing to them. Having his twins is a serious thing to them. I don't know what kind of guy he was, but you should have worked that out. I know them young 3-year-olds. They ain't that old. You could have worked it out. And trying to solicit another man while you're married is just, I mean, I shouldn't even have to explain this. If you're a woman and you get triggered by that, you know, thanks for watching. Here's a t-shirt. The brochure is on the table. Thanks for coming. Sayonara. Because some things are just logical and that ain't even logical to do that. A public platform while you living with him. Let's keep going.
Almost a year. Almost a year.
Okay, cousins, y'all need to let me know because I really don't know this. because I do know you can get annulled, but it has to be a short period of time. But I feel like a year is longer. I thought it was like annulment was like 3 months.
Well, I'm in New York. We got married in New York and moved to Atlanta. I don't know about them other states. A little bit different.
So are you separated or?
She is not divorced that quick. She's not divorced. She is still separated. She's fronting. She's lying so that Kendra can accept her. Okay, that's what's happening. She was gonna lie about being married in the first place until she caught herself up and she mistakenly said my husband, and then she had to confess to everything. Now she's lying about being divorced. They might have a case in divorce court, but they haven't been seen yet. It's not enough time. It's not enough. If you're talking about a certain amount of months, it couldn't have happened that fast. And Kendra is right to ask these follow-up questions. Let's go back in.
Are you divorced?
Girlfriend, I'm divorced. That's not my nigga no more. I'm on my own.
So what do you do again for a living, Sierra?
Normally, I was selling cream. But right now, I'm going to just be working out my apartment. I'm going to be doing weaves. You know, I'm going to try to get myself together quickly. I'm going to start doing hair again in my house.
What kind of men are you looking for, Sierra? I'm curious.
I was thinking about this too. I was hoping you didn't ask this right away. I was really, what do I want for her? I want a man that work. I want a man that don't mind coming to see me and my kids, that don't mind kids. I want a man that has no kids. He can't have no kids.
Listen, boy, I know I shouldn't have came here. Back.
Really? Really? He can't have no kids, but you can have a tribe called Quest? A African village? So you can have all the kids you want, but he can't have no kids? You got standards with kids? Is that what you're saying? How do you got standards with kids and you got a whole, Jackson 5? Sometimes I wonder if women just listen to themselves sometimes. I don't really think a lot of women, and I know I'm generalizing. This is not all, but this is too many. This is too many. It's I can do it, but you can't. It's that whole hypocrisy. One thing that gets under my skin, if you know me well, is hypocrisy. It is I detest hypocrisy to the fullest. Okay, there is not a trait that disrespect will come first. Hypocrisy is a strong second because you're trying to be manipulative. You're trying to say I can do that, but you can't do that. Bull. You know, I can have an NBA team, but you can't have no kids. I can have a starting 5. But I don't want no kids. And why is that? Let's hear why she think that. Because the way it sounds is absolutely ridiculous.
Okay,
He got
here's the. I'm gonna ask you this again because I don't want you to play with my time.
What?
And I want to be serious. Hold on. I want you. Are you just trying to get followers? Because it really seems like I'm trying to believe what you're saying, but you just told me you have 5 kids and now you don't want a man with no kids.
Why would I already have my own baggage? So because I have kids. I gotta want him because I got kids.
So you want a man to accept you and your 5 kids, and
It
he
can
hasn't.
happen.
So basically, you wouldn't date yourself.
No. But I'm not. Listen, I don't want a woman. I want a man.
I don't want a woman. I want a man. Women can do it. Men can't. If it was a woman, she could probably have kids, but I don't want a woman. I want a man. So no, he can't do it. Men are not allowed to do that. Not allowed to have any kids. The hypocrisy is on 10. Let's go in.
So you wouldn't date you, but you want somebody else to
No,
date
see, listen. You gotta understand. I'm not a man. I'm a woman. I can never see myself that way. You get what I'm saying? So I can't date myself. I don't like coochie.
you. But what I'm
But I
saying
don't
by
want me.
that, what I'm saying by that is you are your own deal breaker. You wouldn't date a man with kids, but you would want a man to date you with 5 kids.
Hell yeah. I don't listen. I don't want to take care of nobody's kids. And I want to.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is called hypocrisy at the fullest. Hypocrisy. It's crawling it's making my skin crawl right now. Really. For real. Because this is a problem that a lot of women have, and this is why we can't get along. There's somewhat of a some would call a gender war. If women are operating in hypocrisy, how can you expect to break? How can you cut any deals? How can you cut any deals? How can you have any understanding? How can you have a vision with each other? You are your own deal breaker. You expect me to accept something you don't? That is ridiculous. There's a lot of women too who want a 6-figure guy and he got to be making all this money and he can't go to Cheesecake Factory and they working at Walgreens. Okay? At the pharmacy. Well, not even the pharmacy. They're working the cashier. Okay, they're working at Hooters. Off tips. But they want a 6-figure guy. And he got to have his life in order. And they get to be a woman. I'm a woman, so I don't have to do all that stuff. That's their job. They have to do that. You know. She working at she working at Cheesecake Factory. You think she'll date a guy at Cheesecake Factory? Oh my goodness. No, she'll date the guy who rolled up in the Bentley to go to the Cheesecake Factory. But she won't date the Cheesecake Factory coworker. She too good for him. You know, I had a saying one time. My saying was, Mike, don't try to make sense out of nonsense. And that's what I'm going to stop trying to do, because this is nonsense. So in order to save my sanity, I'm not going to try to make sense out of it. But I have to explain what's going on in my mind so y'all understand where I'm coming from. All right, let's continue.
Deal with your baby mother.
But you want him to deal with your 3 baby daddies.
It ain't like it never happened before.
So what kind of man you looking for again?
You don't think it's possible? I want a man with a good job. I want a businessman that's a little hood that can protect me. I want a man that can protect me in the streets and pipe me in the bed, but I want him to be able to hold his own. I don't want no guy take outside, he's scared and stuff like that. I want a real man. I want a man that, you know, I don't got to tell him to do nothing. He can just get it by himself. I want no sucker. I want a real dude that's going to ride with me and my kids. That, let me tell you, half of the people up here ain't got no father. Don't even know them. So at the end of the day, this might not be no different for him. Most niggas don't got no father.
And does he have to make a...
Including you. I'm sure you don't know who your father is, okay? And it's pretty clear. It's pretty clear you ain't got no father. So if you ain't got no father and you ain't come from no household that set a good example, you are probably going to destroy every home that you try to create, because you ain't got the tools. You got 5 kids, not a man in sight, living in the projects, on welfare, and you do hair. That's your profession, whatever it is. and you worried about if a man can fight and protect. I'm assuming that's what the African brother's problem was. She probably didn't respect the dude because he wasn't thuggish enough. That African dude is gonna turn back to a passport, bro, and go back to Africa. He gonna find his wife. Hey, mom, can you find me a wife there? I am on my way. Anyway.
A certain amount of money?
Come on, I got 5 kids. He at least got to make at least like 200.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
What the hell is going on here? You know what? Somebody in here is trying to play me for a fool.
What did you say, nigga?
Oh, okay. I'm trying, y'all. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. He got to make $200,000. You in the projects in Brooklyn with 5 kids. You want him to pay for your life, and you got welfare and SSI and SDD or whatever those acronyms is. Oh, the hypocrisy, it just gets on my freaking nerves, man. Try to stay calm, y'all. I'm really trying here. Look, show me some mercy. All right? She want $200K. Why in the hell would a guy with $200K sign up to take care of a welfare baby with 5 kids?
You can't blackmail this blackmail.
And broken homes everywhere she go, searching for new men while she's still married. She has to be trolling. She has to be trolling. That's the only thing that can bail her out of that, and even that ain't funny. Okay? If you're trying to get a rise out of people, congrats. You got one. You got a little one out of me. Probably because I don't do hypocrisy well. $200K on the top of his game, and he got to take care of you and all your kids. And you can't have no babies. How many 200K guys will sign up for this option instead of a cooperative, classy woman who don't chew gum and got all her natural hair and not married and currently married with, no kids and a career and a lifestyle of her own? How many would y'all go for? That woman or this one right here? Just put it in the comments. I'll be interested to know. And if you are a brother that will do that, we need to talk. Okay? Continue.
Do you want this to be a legitimate 200 or could it be street money?
It depends. It depends on it depends. It just depends. Like, I'm not listening. Long as he ain't got nobody looking for him and it ain't gonna put me in danger, I don't care what he do.
Also, the money could be illegally $200K a year.
But you know what? That sounds like an interesting idea. Let me think about that for a moment.
I wouldn't want that, but shoot, I'm not gonna turn down no money.
Not gonna turn down no money. So there is a market for Pookie and Ray Ray out there. If y'all listening, you got a live one over here. She probably give you twins if you want some kids. Okay. She don't care how you get your money. And she in Brooklyn, New York. So however you get it. Like I said before, there's a song by Nas called Black Girl Lost.
Damn, look, there goes a black girl lost. You should be ashamed of yourself.
It's ringing in my ear right now. Y'all got to go listen to that song. Let's go in.
This is real life.
Would you turn down money?
All the time I turn
Oh,
down.
I wouldn't, girl. Not right now. I need to at least come up a little bit before I turn anything down. I need a bag right now, girl. And you
So,
know,
Sierra, let me just be honest with you because
No,
I
she's
do
not
get
patting the
people that
weed.
come on my show and they have sensational stories all the time. But I get irritated when people try to play with my time. And I honestly feel like you're trolling. I honestly pray that you're trolling, to be honest. I honestly pray that you're trolling, you're just trying to get followers, and that this isn't real for
girl, you
you.
didn't hear the comment section when you post my last video. You
What
saw
I
the
gotta do? I don't read all the comments.
I
So what's the
do, girl.
point with that?
I was gagging.
I mean, I just want to know, do you realize how much you're embarrassing yourself right now?
I ain't never been embarrassed since my mother pushed me out the womb, girl.
Okay.
Weird.
Baby, somebody need to shake you.
Why would I be embarrassed? I'm talking to a black sister like myself.
Because you're a mom of 5, you have 3-year-old kids, and you just said you're willing to date a man that can make money legally. Who knows what he can do?
Now, she said she has never been embarrassed since their mother pushed her out the womb, and I actually believe her. Because embarrassment would mean what, ladies and gentlemen? Shame, right? But what is this community, this generation, and this group of a lot of women lack today? Shame. They lack shame. You can't shame them in anything. There are unwavering. They are belligerent. They are disrespectful. They are ghetto. Jezebels. I could go on. In a world or in a community or country where sexy red is the hottest trending, what do you expect? What do you expect? It's no wonder she got a whole bunch of fans. I would say her music is trash, but it's no wonder she got a bunch of followers. That's why I say it's too many. Because if sexy red got followers like that, it's way too many women who think like her, or Glorilla, or whoever other. It's too many. It's too many. It's too many to name. But this is a state of emergency. It's no wonder there's the passport bros, and passport bros are young to old. They're 18 to 88. Okay. Trust and believe. And there are all races of men. All of them. What is that saying, ladies? What is that saying? Is it just brothers? No. You hear about the brothers the most, but it ain't just brothers. White guys started this long before brothers got into it. Brothers just made it famous, just like they do everything else. But trust me, Passport Bros has been, we put a label on it. So we made it hot. They made it a hot line. We made it a hot song. But at the same time, it ain't just us. It's a whole bunch of men, and of all ages. But the ladies don't want to self-correct themselves. So what is a man to do? We really have no choice. If marriage is an investment, we really have no choice other than to ship our talents overseas to more cooperative, loving, respectful, well mannered, more traditional, women who know the assignment, women who are good mothers, women who stay in their marriage and relationships, women who are loyal, women who you ain't got to play Russian roulette or who's the father and don't cheat, women who dress respectful, their makeup is respectful, they have, hair colors that are natural colors. I really should stop right here because I could go on. As a matter of fact, let's do that. Let's continue on.
But not just harming you, you got children to think about too. So the money is more important potentially than your own children's safety.
But where we gonna live if you don't got no money? How we gonna go out to eat? Where we going? Where we gonna go? So I'm gonna take a nice guy to work and drive the bus, right?
I don't know if a nice guy is gonna take you, to be honest.
You
talk to her.
That's the
talk to her.
Listen, you wanna hear something? My last video, you know how many men came to me trying to give me money, everything? I could show you my DMs.
So are you here for attention? Is that what you desire?
Of course it's attention from a man.
If a guy wants to reach out to you, how can he reach out to you? I want to say this, because I do understand, but I feel like a lot of times the things that we think are crazy, people are really just kind of crazy. In my soul, I didn't feel like that. In my soul, I felt like attention was her goal. At least this is what I'm praying. I pray that I feel like she just wanted attention. I pray she wasn't serious. I pray she wasn't.
And that's the thing. And that's that I'm glad Kendra said that. That right there is the root of the freaking problem. Women, not all, because some of you won't do this, but most women will give other women the benefit of the damn doubt. When I was in that foreign country and those women checked the woman that I was with, they didn't give her no benefit of no damn doubt. They said, you're wrong for this. Period, point blank. It ain't no discussion. And she told me that they said that and they talked to her. It wasn't no benefit of no doubt. And it was corrected right then and there. But because you got Kendra who going to give her the benefit of the doubt, women stay lost because sisters is scared to correct each other. Oh, well, I think it was about attention, and I think that she was really just trying to find attention and followers, and that happens. I pray that that's really not her. I hope that that's not her. It doesn't, it wouldn't be a good look if it was. I have to, I have a show and I have a lot of female followers, so I can't really say what I really want to say, and I have to censor myself so that the sisterhood doesn't get mad at me. But at the same time, I think that was just her looking for attention. Okay, that's all. It was just attention. Everybody calm down. This is not the real person. And then a brother go out there, get in contact with her, and he meet that chick. He ain't gonna meet no better version of her when he meet her. And she's serious about the 200K. Oh my God. And no kids. Oh, help me, y'all. Let me know what y'all think about this. You know what I think about this. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. All right. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.